Hello, how do you do? My name's Steve Simkins and I'm from Bilston, Bradley in fact. And they've asked me to do a recipe that we've had as a staple in our family for many, many years. And it's called, as we call it, grey peas and bacon. So what you've got here is peashooter peas, you've got some bacon. We use onions and people use different recipes, but I'm gonna show you how to cook the way that we've had it since I was a little lad running around in shorts round the back end of Bradley. So, the night before, you get your grey peas and you soak them, but you must soak them in hot water to start off with, and then bicarbonate of soda. So, in 2 bags, we've used a tablespoon of bicarbonate of soda. So what we need to do now is to wash these off and refresh them with clean water. Now what we're going to do is transfer them into your large pot. We now put these on the stove to boil, and they'll boil for a couple of hours depending on how high and how fast you want them. But we usually put them on of a morning and them done of the afternoon. So what we do now is we'll add hot water to bring the peas up to the boil. And that's the first part done. So what you need to be mindful of is when you're cooking your peas is not to add salt at this stage, because you never know how salty the bacon's going to be. So what you need to do is you need to taste everything as you move along. So what I'll do now is I'll chop some onions up and then we'll take it from there. But there's other people who don't put onions in, or they'll put onions in at the end or at the beginning. It makes no real difference to which way you do it. If you want onions, then you put onions. If not, then it's your choice. And we just chop them up. So the next part of cooking the grey peas, we like to add onions, as you've seen me chop them up. So the onions go in. And like I say, you can put as many or as little or none at all if you don't like onion. Then this is just the basic recipe. Is what we do is we just add all the onions and then put it back on to boil for, I would say, at least an hour, hour and a half, possibly 2. The longer you can leave it, the better it usually is. So the way that we cook them is that we'll get streaky bacon, as I've got here. This is dry cured bacon. We cut the bacon up into what we call bacon bits and then fry them in the frying pan. So that's your bacon done, and just fry them like you would fry bacon in a frying pan. You could even put them in the air fryer if you wanted. I know people who've done that, but I think frying them in the frying pan is the best way, with a bit of lard, just to get things going. And then we can add the bacon in. As you can see, the bacon's nice and golden. There's a bit of a crunch at the edge, but it's nice and soft where the bacon is as well. And as an extra treat, the cook always gets what we call a liquor dip, or a dip of liquor. So you get your crusty bread, which is an essential with grey peas, I find. Dip it in the liquor, and then you keep all this. Usually you have brown sauce on this, or red. We've all got bacon lips now. Right, as you can see now, the peas have all softened and thickened. So all we need to do now is to get them into a bowl and then into your belly. So bacon and the liquor, and the essential part is to have some bread. There you go. Grey peas and bacon with crusty bread. It's as simple as that. Enjoy.